Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Charlotte Chong and he's Sulhi Azman. Today, company in the news, we are looking at Hock Seng Lee. It closed unchanged at 1.95. It's a Sarawak-based marine engineering outfit. And the news is Hock Seng Lee, together with this outfit called Lee-Larsen Toubro Consortium, they have clinched a contract worth about 281 million ringgit. Now, this is actually an electricity substation contract from a company called RHB Bhd.
Yeah, this is just like a Tenaga Nasional Berhad, because I think Sarawak has their own electricity maintenance or supplier on its own. But anyway, for this electrical distribution, right, it's going to be built at Samalaju in Sarawak, and the scope includes the earthwork, piling, civil infrastructure, and so on. And it is worth 58.2 million ringgit, which is about 21% of the total contract. So basically, the 281 is for the whole project, and the Hock Seng Lee portion is only 21%.
Yeah,
right?
So it's about a quarter of the entire project.
Nearly a quarter, yes.
So the contract period was it's going to be about 21 months, commencing 7th of March this year. And as usual, the company say it will actually contribute positively to its earnings. Now, recently, Maybank analysts actually came out with a report last week. They maintain a buy call on this company with higher TP of 2.25 ringgit. Now, of course, I guess Maybank will actually, research, come out with a report tomorrow again regarding to this news. Now, last year, the company actually clinched about 275 million ringgit on new infrastructure jobs from Sarawak Corridor of Renewable Energy.
Score, yes, and the current order book is about 1.2 billion ringgit, of which 600 million ringgit is still outstanding. Now, Maybank thinks that Hock Seng Lee is in the position to bag another job from Pan Borneo Sarawak Highway, and I think Charlotte, this company is going to do some kind of projects, right? The GDV with 200 million ringgit in Sarawak as well.
Yeah. So what happened is the company has actually put in bid for Pan Borneo Highway, and they say they are positive, to get this job. Now, other than that, the company is also building a major industrial park in Sarawak called actually in this place called Muara Tebuan for SMEs, small medium enterprises, and the GDV of this project is worth about 200 million, which comprises of 195 industrial buildings of different types.
Yes, and the Sarawak government has approved 5.9 billion ringgit for development in 2016. This is for the Pan Borneo Highway projects, basically, and Hock Seng Lee expects more projects to be awarded. I think, when you have these infrastructure projects, and of course, I think everybody wants to have a pie into that, and I think who knows, they might be in the position to replenish the order book and also do the jobs.
Now, let's wrap up. Hock Seng Lee, together with Lee-Larsen and Toubro, bagged a contract worth 281 million ringgit. The scope of works actually consists of, piling works, contracting work as well, worth about 58 million ringgit. Contract period for the completion and commissioning of the project is 21 months. Now, let's move on to our last segment. Brokers call RHB Capital today. It actually dropped 0.93% to 5 ringgit 30 cents today. Share price has lost a third of its value since mid-April last year. Now, it's currently trading at 0.67 times of book's value and 8 times of its earnings.
Yeah, correct. And RHB Capital, the value has been, the stock, went down a bit because I think last year they also wanted to do a merger of equal with CIMB and then BSB, but it didn't turn out. Anyway, this is a bank, the fourth largest lender in Malaysia by total assets, controlled by none other than our EPF. Now, last Friday they announced the fourth quarter results. It doesn't seem to be a bit rosy, does it?
Net actually, profit. A lot of banking sector, but a lot of banks actually posted not very rosy kind of results. Profit actually down 35% to 316.1 million ringgit. Revenue up 0.46% to 2.84 billion ringgit. Correct. Now we are looking at two research reports. Yeah.
Correct. And today's research report is brought to you by MIDF and also UOB Kay Hian. MIDF maintains neutral on RHB Capital, lowered the target price to 5.40 ringgit, while UOB Kay Hian, on the other hand, maintains a buy with an unchanged target price of 6.25 ringgit.
Now, UOB Kay Hian actually, they say, like what you say, here, buy call with target price of 6.25 ringgit. They think that results came in below expectations, and also they are more conservative on LLC raising provisions. 26% below expectation, higher than expected administrative costs and IT-related costs, higher effective tax rate of 32%. Total operating income expanded a promising 11% Q-on-Q on the back of 16.9% fee income and 3.2% net interest income growth.
Yes, correct. And if you look at the MIDF today, it says that the net interest margin has contracted by 16 basis points to 2.14%. And this is also due to higher cost of funds due to issuance of Sukuk and Islamic notes. I think, Charlotte, most banks have been raising capital through rights issues, and you have all this. So it's going to really affect their funding costs. But RHB told MIDF that nonetheless, their net interest margin will still remain above 2%. At the same time, you see loan growth. It dropped by 6.3%. I mean, we used to have double-digit growth, and now because of this challenging situations, we have about single digit growth, maybe towards the mid, around 5 to 6%, but I think they are still targeting 8 to 9% this
so
year.
like a lot of other banks, the company has also not laid off people, but they have this cost cutting scheme. Correct. Whereby it's called career transition scheme. And what UOB Kay Hian say, they expect a lumpy escalation in administrators' costs to normalize downwards in FY16. Together with the first full year cost savings from this scheme, it remains optimistic, of course, overall CIR to trend downwards to the 50% level in FY16. Now, to take it all home, share price has lost a third of its value since mid-April 2015. MIDF maintains a neutral call on RHB Capital, lower TP to 5.4. UOB Kay Hian maintains a buy call with unchanged TP of 6 ringgit 25 cents. It's our last Market Matters show today, but we are going to roll out more exciting programs to you in front of our YouTube or dhmarkets.com. For more information on what we discussed just now, please visit www.dhmarkets.com or pick up a physical copy of DH Financial Daily or Weekly. I'm Charlotte Chong. He is Sulhi Azman. Good night.